one secret you kept from your parents that would shock them? When me and my twin sister Kayla were in high school, everybody always said we were complete opposites. I was the smart one who got straight A's but could barely order pizza without stuttering. Kayla was the one who could charm her way out of anything but struggled to pass basic math. Our parents made it crystal clear who their favorite was. They'd always joke that Kayla would probably end up running some big company while I'd be lucky to work as her secretary. Dad used to say things like, Kayla could talk her way into Harvard, but Maya might have to settle for community college. They thought it was hilarious. I didn't. Senior year came around and we both applied to the same university. It was this really competitive school that only accepted like 15% of applicants. I'd wanted to go there since I was 12 years old, had pictures of the campus taped to my bedroom wall and everything. The acceptance letters were supposed to come on a Tuesday in March. That morning, both my parents had to work early shifts, so it was just me and Kayla at home when the mail truck pulled up. I ran outside before Kayla even woke up and grabbed both envelopes from the mailbox. Mine was thick, really thick. The kind of envelope that means congratulations, you got in. Kayla's was thin, just one sheet of paper. The kind that means thanks for applying, but no thanks. I stood there in my pajamas holding both our futures in my hands. And that's when I made the stupidest decision of my entire life. I switched them. When Kayla came downstairs 20 minutes later, I handed her the thick envelope with my acceptance letter inside, watched her scream and jump around the kitchen like she'd won the lottery, watched her call our parents crying happy tears while I stood there with her rejection letter in my back pocket. But switching the letters was just the beginning. I had to help her fake the whole thing. I filled out her roommate preference form. I logged into the student portal using her name and registered her for classes. I even helped her apply for disability accommodations she didn't need so she could get extra time on tests. The worst part was move-in day. I hugged my parents goodbye and told them I was driving to State College, this backup school I'd applied to without really caring about it. They barely looked up from helping Kayla organize her dorm room. Dad actually said, try not to flunk out as I was leaving. For 4 years, I kept the lie going. Every time my parents called asking about school, I had to pretend everything was fine at my mediocre college while secretly wondering how Kayla was doing at my dream school. I graduated early with a degree I didn't even want and got a job 3 states away. Meanwhile, Kayla was struggling, really struggling. She failed her first semester, barely passed her second, and by junior year, she was on academic probation. But every time she called home crying, our parents blamed the professors for being too hard on her. They never once suspected she wasn't supposed to be there. She finally flunked out halfway through junior year. Our parents were devastated. They kept saying the school had failed their brilliant daughter, that the pressure was too much for someone as sensitive as Kayla. They never found out I'd forged documents to get her admitted in the first place.